welcome everybody to race number 2 of the ILAC Cup Series Season 2 playoffs. This is race 16 overall. Today we are at Homestead as it was actually scheduled. I think this should be the last of the schedule changes for this season, so we're going to have to cross our fingers there. Homestead was where the season 1 finale was. Actually, now I'm second guessing myself. You would think this is something I should know, but honestly, I forget things really easily. So I'm just going to go ahead and double check my dumb brain there. And it was Homestead, so it's alright, guys. I'm not losing it just yet. Homestead was the season 1 finale, but we are here for the second race of the round of 16 in season 2. So, Jim Phillips brought home the dub last race. He is not in the playoffs. That was his 3rd win of the season, and he is not in the playoffs. But that, with Jim Phillips winning, also puts on record that we still have never had a playoff driver win a playoff race. So we'll be seeing if that can change today here at Homestead, as Andrew Jackson in the playoffs is going to qualify on pole with Ro16 running the exact same time in second. So that's interesting. I think Andrew Jackson is going to be one of those drivers that haven't really been there all season, but he's going to flip the switch as soon as we hit the playoffs. Mason Garrett is going to be starting to his outside in third. Cooper Skull 4th, Tyler Aspinall 5th, Skylar Thiemann 6th, Will Cloud 7th, Nolan Drake 8th, Gavin Nelson 9th, and Jonathan Stratton is going to round off the top 10. Here is the rest of your starting lineup. All right. Andrew Jackson on pole for race number 2 of the Season 2 playoffs. Let's get it. And knock on wood, I think that lagging when accelerating issue fixed itself. So let's hope for the best there. Cooper Skull, the current playoff leader, currently 44 points above the cutoff. So he's got a pretty big cushion. All he really has to do is just finish this race, say somewhere in top 20, and he will be locked into the round of 12. Green is in the air here at Homestead, and we are racing. Down into turn number 1, Andrew Jackson is going to lead the inside line. Mason Garrett is looking to take second away from Ro16. Mason's another one that's been performing quite strong lately. Your season 1 champion out of what I would call a pretty big championship hangover. And here he is racing for that top 2 spot. Coming off a 4, Aspinall is going to stick it 3 wide, just about to the inside. Now he's falling back. Now he's 3 wide with the people he didn't want to be 3 wide with. Down in the 1, Jackson leads the first lap. Cooper Skull up to 3rd, looking for 2nd here on Ro16. Garrett is falling back into the clutches of Skylar Thiemann. He's looking for 4th, being pushed by Nolan Drake, another fellow driver in the playoffs. And there's Skull washing way up the track, trying to get the most momentum possible. He might even, just about, almost clipped the wall there. I think you saw him make contact, but I think that wasn't inside the car's hitbox, so I think he just got away with that. That was close. Didn't really affect his straight line speed. I think Garrett has just built a really good run on the inside as it was. And now the 99 going up high to block that 38's run. The 38 going to try to pull a crossover. The 99 almost getting the wall again. He's going to go down to the inside. He's going to take his run to the inside of turn number 1 to the 26 of Ro16. Way down low coming off of turn number 2. That 99 looking for 2nd place. Not able to get there. Now he's got the 38 on 26's bumper, so the 99 can't come back in line. And you can see the 38 got a piece of the wall there off of 4, it looks like. And now Skull looking back to the inside of the 26 car. He's built a pretty good run there through 1 and 2. I don't think it'll resemble on the backstretch though. Sorry about that. Apparently when you hit the mute button, that doesn't work. And 3 wide for third now, and that's Ro16 going for the lead on Andrew Jackson. He's actually able to make the run stick to the inside, going down the backstretch, going into 3. I think he's still barely there. He's just not going to have much of the preferred line if you're making a pass on the inside. There's still 3 wide back there. Will Cloud is able to bump himself up to third. Now he's looking for second here on the 26, catching him sleeping. Will Cloud was in the Final Four last time he raced here at Homestead. Same with Mason Gerdes, Skylar Thiemann, and Cooper Scala as well. So they're all up here. I mean, we got Will in third, Mason 5th, Skylar 4th, and Cooper 6th. So they're all right there. They were all in the Final Four last time out, and they're all right here. The one thing we can be guaranteed of this season is we will have a new champion, because our defending champ, Mason Gerdes, is not in the playoffs. And here's Cloud taking a look to the outside, coming off of 4, trying to build a big run. He hits the wall. That was going to ruin his run, but he's still right there on the back bumper of the 5 car going into 1. That was a pretty strong run through 3 and 4 there until he got the wall. Now even here coming off of 2. These guys are still really close together. It's kind of crazy. And here he goes straight up the track again. He gets the wall this time. That was not some very pleasant contact there. He buried the car on the wall. Man, it just looks like Will can't get it rotated mid corner there. He keeps getting, that was even close that time. I mean, the last 2 laps he hit the wall there, and this was the first one he didn't. He just can't get the car rotated mid corner through 3 and 4 at least. Here is Ro16 defending the 3rd position from Mason Gerdes, and here comes Will Cloud back up the track again, so close to that wall. Coming off of 4, still not getting a piece of it, but he's going to take his run to the inside, going down the front stretch. I don't think he's able to, oh, he's going to take it straight up the inside, going into turn 1. Coming off of turn number 2, he's got a pretty good run. Down the backstretch into 3. Let's see. Andrew Jackson ran really good around the outside there that lap. I don't think Will's going to have anything to say about that. And now they're 3 wide for 4th. Skull, Searle, Tracy, Thiemann. Not really 3 wide, 3 wide anymore. McLeod taking another peek to the inside, going into turn 3. Not gonna go anywhere with it. And actually, here comes Mason Gerdes way up the track. Nearly clips the wall there, and now Will Cloud is gonna have to block this run, because we've seen if you're able to get it right up against the wall, you are gonna be just freight training in a straight line. I mean, we saw it happen to Will. He might have had to get the wall a couple times to find that line, but he found it. He ran it pretty good. Now he's all over the back bumper of that 5 car, still trying to find a way around him. And now straight back up the track Will goes, looking to make a run for it. I believe there is progressive banking here at Homestead by 1 degree. And I want to say the inside is 18 degrees, the middle is 19 degrees, and the outside is 20 degrees. So usually, on the ideal line is you want to enter high, exit low, and come back high for the straightaway, of course. But the way you can really save yourself here, it's almost like Darlington. Like originally at Darlington, like you know how today we have 2 lines. Well, those 2 lines was originally the very outside of the track. Like your entire apron in each corner, down to the inside wall, that was originally racing surface. Until they discovered, well, actually this banking's faster, so let's just have that be the racing line, you know? And then over time, it was like, all right, yeah, that's the racetrack. But it's kind of like this. Like, that outside banking really saves you there. So that's why whenever you see Will going up the track, like, that outside bank saves him. Which, of course, he caught the wall once or twice already, but he's able to go up to the outside. He's able to push the front end up there, and he's still able to make that run. As we just seen him try to get it side by side with the 5 car, but obviously not on that outside line. You can't build that big of a run down the straightaways. Straightaways are going to need to be where you're making your passes, because now he's under pressure from Skylar Thiemann. This is exactly what Andrew Jackson wants to see, both of these guys side by side. Will Cloud's got Riley Searle Tracy to help him here on the inside right now. All 3 Toyotas in the field, currently running 3-4-5 right now. All right there in the picture. And yes, these are the only 3 Toyotas in the field. We have 3 Toyotas, 6 Dodges, 9 Fords, and 20 Chevys. Yeah, you can see there is a lot of Chevys. And next season, I think we're taking that out of that count of Chevys. And I know we're going to have another Toyota on the grid. We're going to have another Ford. But I think another Chevy as well, which means we'll be losing a Dodge, a Ford, and a Chevy. That sounds right, I think. Oh, how about I just do this and count them, but instead we have a battle for the lead here. Skylar Thiemann and Andrew Jackson. Thiemann was able to get around the outside. I was too busy talking, I didn't even realize it. So, new leader, Skylar Thiemann, and here comes Cooper Skull to the outside. Making it 3 wide up top. Look at this run. Wow. Pretty big kerfuffle back here, and Cooper was able to take full advantage of it. Passing 2 cars on the high side. That's pretty impressive. And well, I say this just about every time right before they pit, very coincidentally. I wonder when green flag pitting is going to come into play. And that is their cue to start pitting. I saw Will Cloud go really low there. I thought he was going to pit. Looking at the odds right now, there is a chance we are going to have a playoff driver win this race. It's never happened before in the ILAC Cup Series, but that could change today. We have a playoff driver in 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and there's one right back there in 9th. I didn't think we got one in 10th, and while fighting for 11th right now as well. Leland Anderson going around the outside of Jonathan Stratton. He's going to move up into the 11th position. Not to mention he's got Heist behind him in 13th. All these playoff drivers, they're here. These guys' lap times have fallen off. Coming on 3 seconds now. It's kind of ridiculous. Hear how much they're letting off in the corners. Those tires are dead. Thiemann pulling a pretty good gap right now. Skull's going to move up into the 2nd position. You're going to be chasing down that 38 car, because I think we are definitely closing in on our pit window here. And here comes the 99 looking around the outside here, coming up before he is there. What a run from the 99. He's going to clear him at the line. New leader, 99. I think he's looking to run away with this one. So, at the time of recording this last night, some things happened in terms of the Cup roster next season. We now have all 38 spots filled. And to break the suspense, if you're not in the Discord server, and if you actually care about the silly season in this league, Daniel Silla is not returning to the Cup Series next season. So then what goes on your head, like, oh, well, maybe it's Håkan Riggertsen. Plot twist. Håkan is not coming back to the Cup Series next season either. In fact, none of them announced a retirement. None of them signed a contract. And you see the 29 in the wall there and everybody coming down pit road. That's Mason Gerda's leading that train down pit road. So Håkan and Daniel both out for next year. You must ask, well, what happened? Well, I'll tell you what happened. We have a new team coming in next year for the Cup Series. It took the final spot. They go by the name of Blown Away Racing. They're going to be a Dodge team, and it's going to be owner driven by Taden Berggren. Sure hope I didn't butcher that. I shouldn't have, because I got to get used to saying that next season. But Taden Berggren very rudely said, no, you are not going to have a ride next season, Haken or Daniel. So I'm sure they will try to seek out their opportunities in the AR7 series. One thing we do know is Haken will be in the Invitational F1 series, since he is guaranteed a top 20 points finishing position, because he did make the playoffs, and after pits are still cycling through, Zane Phoenix is going to be your leader. So we'll at least see him in one series next season, but it would be nice to at least see him in the R7 series. I mean, he's had such a phenomenal performance his rookie year, making the playoffs. The only one making the playoffs for Suicidal Motorsports, which is why I'm confused why they weren't so keen on re-signing him. But that also means for Suicidal that they're not going to get, they're only going to have 3 cars next season. Now Zane is coming in. Looks like Josh is going to be coming in as well. And here is Mason. And it looks like he's going to be the provisional leader here. So Mason is going to be trying to unlap. Well, he's unlapped himself. He's got to pass him one more time. So here is Zane coming off of pit road right now. Here is Mason coming off of 4. And there's Mason passing Zane. So Mason Gerdes is your new leader here at Homestead. Followed by Ty McIntosh and Cooper Skull. Will Cloud both fighting it out for 3rd right now. So you're at the halfway mark of this race. So I think they are going to have to pit at least one more time. And it looks like Will Cloud is going to get that 3rd spot, unless Skull can have something to say about it here on the inside off of 2. This is allowing Skylar Thiemann to catch up. And here is Ty McIntosh all over the rear bumper of the 3 car. I will be genuinely shocked if we continue to have non-playoff winners. I mean, this is just like real life. I mean, we saw Eric Jones win at Darlington, Bubba Wallace win at Kansas. I mean, here, now we got Jim Phillips winning at Martinsville, and now, potentially, we could have Mason Gerdes or Ty McIntosh win here at Homestead, if everything does go to plan for them. I think it'd be brilliant to see Mason win another race. He's only got 1 career win at Rockingham last season. That's what got him into the playoffs. And, well, he made it the whole way through on points. Pretty much he just flipped the switch. I mean, I think I mentioned this at least every race. Like, he just flipped the switch entering the playoffs, and, well, he's there. He was there at the end, and he was there when it counted. After Skylar Thiemann dominated the first part of the Homestead race, had a bad pit stop at the last pit stop, which, if I do remember correctly, was with maybe 10 or 5 to go or something like that, and Gerdes was there. Now, that could be McIntosh right now. Gerdes could have a bad pit stop, and, well, McIntosh could be there. Well, what happened to Andrew Jackson? He dominated the first part of this race, and, well, he's back here in 9th now, stuck behind his teammate. Not going to be his teammate next season. Avery Farrell is... Mopar Racing is also going to lose one of their cars. And that is the 34 car. Avery's going to race for their feeder team in the AR7 series, the 78 for Weiss Motorsports. And there's Andrew trying to get by Avery. Hopefully a better opportunity for Avery there. He's not been very strong, but he's running inside the top 10 right now. Skull and Drake trying to get by Ro16 for the 6th position. And here's Cooper Skull taking a peek on Will Cloud. Top 5 all under a blanket. All 3 of these guys between Mason and Ty here all are on newer tires. Ty going up to block that 25, hopefully building a run for himself to get by that 3 car. Cooper has passed Will for 3rd at the line here. They're on a lap fresher tires than the 3 and the 01, so they do have a little bit of an advantage. Actually, it might be 2 laps, I don't know. That's exactly what Mason wants to see behind him. Please stay side by side is what he's saying. And now Cooper Skull, 2nd at the line there, going for the lead, going into turn number 1. And coming off a 2, he might have cleared the 3. I can't really tell. There's a lot more help for the 3 on the outside here, but going into 3. '99's having trouble trying to get by him. At the line, it's too close to tell. Clearly under 100th of a second there. Gerdes was in the lead. Pretty decent run coming off a 2 here for the 99. Looks like he's going to clear the 3. Although he is going to leave him space here on the backstretch. Going into 3, I think he does have him clear. Mason's going to try to come back on the outside. I don't think it'll be enough though. Skull's back to the lead here at Homestead. I don't know what the 99 doesn't understand here. All he has to do is just pull it up to the wall and he's got the 3 cleared. I don't know why he's going all defensive. He's under fire from the 38, and if Skull don't brighten up here, he's going to be under fire from the 38 really quick. He's just leaving the outside lane open. I don't know what his deal is. He literally just let the 38 go around him. Alright, well, theme into the lead here at Homestead. I have no idea what the 99 was doing there. 38 just caught him in the middle of a big daydream. 20 laps to go here at Homestead. Thiemann looking for his 2nd win of the season. His 5th ever career win, which would break the tie with Cooper for wins all time. Cooper's trying to do the same thing, get his 5th win of the season and his 5th career win. Was not able to pull a win off last season. Finally got it done at Watkins Glen this season. and he's gotten 3 of them since. He was very strong last season, just couldn't pull off that win. He was the only driver that made the playoffs without a win, and he was the only driver that made it to the Final Four without a win. And just wasn't able to pull it off there, but here we are now. 4 wins later, looking for 5 here. Thiemann, 1 win later, looking for 5. Just remember, Thiemann joined late last season. He got 3 wins there. He was able to get himself in the top 60% in points to make the win in your end roll, which obviously is not a thing now. But he was very strong last season. He made it to the Final Four joining late, and he's looking to make it to the Final Four this time, running a full season. I think he's definitely got unfinished business there in the Final Four, and so does the 99. So 99 taking a peek to the inside of the 38 here for the lead. They're thinking about another 5 laps or so they're going to consider coming in, because they can't make it to the end. We've already seen. They couldn't make it to halfway. They can't make it on one stop. Coming to 11 laps to go. Still nothing. Looks like big run there for the 99 mid corner, trying to stick it up high. Coming off of 4, he's there. On the front stretch, I think he had it. He didn't have it at the line. I thought he did. I'm going to 1. He's going to clear him though. Perfect execution there from the 99, especially saying he's got a pit in 5 laps anyway. Thiemann were smart. He would come in right now, get those fresh tires, and pull the biggest undercut of a lifetime. I mean, I could just be blowing this all out of proportion. They can all make it on fuel, but I don't think they can because they couldn't make it to halfway. The last stop happened a lap before halfway, so if anything, they will be at most 1 lap short. Which, honestly, a fuel-only stop might even be feasible here. I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out. And here they are. Will Cloud gonna be the winner of this race. He's the ones that are leading him down pit road. Whoever leads this group off of pit road, chances are is gonna win the race. That is if they're taking tires. If they're not taking tires, then it is really gonna be a race of who can be the fastest on pit road. And that's right sides going on for the 01. We'll see if they take left sides. Yep, just right sides only for the 01. Good stop from the 01 team. Cloud just coming out right in front of him, though. We'll see if he can win the race off of pit road. He does. The 01's going to yield. And that right there is for the race win, pretty much. And who all came down here? It looks like the 99 and the 38. So the 55 is going to inherit the lead. I'm sure we're going to have somebody try to stretch it to the end. Where is the 55? There he is. Phoenix was one of the last ones to stop, so we'll see if he's going to stay out for another lap. Staying out here, you know, honestly, at this point, you might as well try it. I mean, why not? And, well, really, once you're at this point, you could try fuel only. And Phoenix is going to stay out yet another lap. This could be the gamble that can get him into the round of 12. I mean, Phoenix coming into this race sitting 1 point below the cutoff. A win here will just completely take all of his playoff bubble worries out of the picture. And it looks like he is going to pit and inevitably give up the lead here, as Will Cloud's going to run around him to unlap himself. I think he is the provisional leader of the race. Let's see here, does Josh Flint come in? Josh Flint stays out, so Josh Flint is going to be your leader. He's going to take 2 laps to go here. Oh boy. Fuel strategy. If he don't come in here, he's going to run it dry. The next driver behind him, I think, might be the 00, but I think he's in the pits. So that could give Jonathan Stratton, but I think he is also in the pits. So the next driver behind him, yeah, Stratton's in the pits, would be the 99. Yeah, the 99 outdone. And here's Zane Phoenix coming off the pit road right now. So 99 is your provisional leader. They outdone Will Cloud here. And Josh Flint, he stayed out. So this is the final lap. White flag. Flint still hasn't ran out yet. On fuel strategy, we've seen something similar like this from the same team of race 2 last season. Genghis Khan pulling off the fuel strategy to bring home the dub, and here they are, same team back at it again. Gonna pull off the fuel strategy, and it's gonna be Josh Flint's winning at Homestead. Man, I knew somebody was gonna try to stretch it, but I did not think it was gonna be the 16. And it looks like Will Cloud did get in front of the 99 there at the end. Well, that was unexpected, to say the least. Will Cloud's going to bring it home second, Cooper Skull third, Ty McIntosh fourth, Skylar Thiemann rounds off the top 5, followed by Leland Anderson, Mason Gerdes, Zane Phoenix, Nolan Drake, and Andrew Jackson is going to round off the top 10 here as the rest of your results. I did not expect that one, and some playoff drivers with a bad race. It was a 54, looks like the 78, the 13, not the greatest of races. Same for the 20. The 36 did not do good last week. He came into this race. Well, he's lucky that a lot of other people didn't do good. He comes into this race 8 points below the cutoff, and while finishing 24th does not really help with that situation. So we'll have to see what the playoff bubble is like going into the next race, the final race of the round of 16, going to be taking place at Michigan, so should be a good race there. Then next Saturday, should be Atlanta, so hopefully it won't be as crappy as last season's Atlanta race. If you haven't watched that race, don't. I want you to watch my videos. I want you to watch this league's videos, but don't watch that one. Do not. Big no. Don't do it. Be the worst hour of your life. Anyway, thank you for watching, and we will see you at Michigan.